Hello, Shake.
Hi.
Hey, today I have some questions for the Sec 2 students. Okay. At the end of your Sec 3, what do you like most about your current subject, physics?
Something I like about my current subject, physics, is that subject physics is a very factual, yet it cultivates your thinking skills and your problem solving skills.
The second question I have for you is, what do you dislike about your current subject?
Something I dislike about what I'm taking right now is that physics is a very linked subject to all the chapters. So if you struggle with one topic, you might take a longer time to figure out the other topics.
Okay, so usually all the subjects are interlinked. So that's
Yes.
where consistent revisions and studies is important. At the end of Sec 2, right, why do you choose physics as your subject?
At the end of Sec 2, I chose physics as my subject. It's because I'm more interested in understanding how the things work around me in the world. And I'm also generally good at science and my maths. So yeah.
Which is choosing based on your talent.
Yes.
At the end of Sec 2, right, what were the factors that you actually considered when choosing physics as your subject?
Some factors that I considered before choosing physics is that what I want to do after secondary school. So like I'm asking myself questions on what I want to do in poly or in JC.
I see. So thinking ahead.
Yes.
So what you're in Sec 2. That's really good. That's really good. The last question I have for you is what advice do you have actually for the current Sec 2 who are actually going to choose their subject in the end of the year?
So for the Sec 2s, I want y'all to remember to carefully think of what subject you all want to choose, because after being decided what subject, you cannot turn back and you have to do it. So please think about your interests and not what you think is easier, because the subject you take now will affect your future. So,
Yes, definitely. So actually, like choosing a subject is not as a simple task. You
Yes.
really need to put some thought into it. Yes, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, Valerie. Hey, today I have some questions for you regarding your one of your science subject, biology. What do you like most about your current subject, biology?
I like learning about my body and the way it functions. Like, for example, how the human digestive system works, why blood gets deoxygenated, and so on and so forth.
So understanding how your body works.
Mm.
For the second question, what do you dislike about your current subject, biology?
Biology has a lot of content, so I'm required to remember a lot, and also there's like huge words that I'm supposed to spell correctly. So I find it quite challenging.
So it's all those long words with a lot of alphabets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my weak point also. Okay, for you, right, at the end of the Sec 2, right, when you're choosing subject, why do you choose biology as a subject?
I chose biology because I felt that it was related to my own body. So like for things that work in my own body, as for example, like what I said just now, the human digestive system, I think I'm able to relate to it better and understand it better.
So it's like a self-discovery process, like to discover like to understand how your body functions through the textbook. That's interesting. What were factors that you actually consider when you're choosing biology as a subject?
One of the most major factors I would say was that I'm not proficient in math. And I'm more sensitive towards words and sentences. So I study better when it comes to English and content.
Okay, so the readings about content, understandings actually make more sense for you. I think that's good. For the last question I had, is what advice would you give to the current Sec 2 students who are actually choosing subjects?
My advice is that you should choose your sciences based on your fortes, because it will allow you to excel further in the subject when you do get into it, because you're able to use your strength to improve better.
Yeah, that's really good advice. To use your strengths to your advantage and to excel in what you need. And I think that's definitely one of the reasons and one of the good things that the Sec 2 students actually might need. Okay, thank you very much, Valerie.